guys, today's the day. Alhamdulillah. Today's the day, the big surgery day for me. Today's a big surgery day for me, and I just felt like I wanted to document it because in life I've noticed since I opened this channel, whenever I document stuff and go back a few months or years and go back and look at it, I learn so much, and it helps me to remind myself to be even more grateful for the spot that I am. So this is some sort of very good documented place. I'm here in the hospital, St. John Hospital, with my husband and my two supportive system. And I will be going in for my surgery today, my circlage surgery, because I am officially of 12 weeks pregnant, and I need to get a surgery for my stomach. So I will explain more into detail later on when I'm more free and I've eaten good, because I'm really hungry right now. My mind is not too well. I didn't eat all day since last night, so hopefully when I'm much more in fixed standard mind and I'm relaxed, I will go into more details explaining more of how we got here. So that's what we're up to. Hello. Say hi to the Javi family.
Hi, Johnny family! Hi, guys! Hi, guys! Hi, guys!
You guys missed the Javi families?
Yes, so much! Guys, I hope you guys subscribe. Guys!
That's what I'm telling them all, to make sure they all subscribe, because it's very important. To show you guys this beautiful view. Oh my god, it's beautiful, mashallah. Look at this. It's a riverside. It's beautiful. This view is stunning. It's beautiful. It makes me forget about the kind of thing I'm about to go through. Just by looking out here, reminds me and makes me forget about a lot of stuff, what I'm going through in life. Just be grateful. Alhamdulillah.
Anything else to go? Or once I drive off with my license, I don't stop. It was gone. Anything else?
Assalamu alaikum, Jabi family. Assalamu alaikum, my family. How are you guys doing? Oh my god. The surgery is finally over and I'm home. Yesterday was another epic, and it was something that I've never thought I've experienced. That's why I was like, oh my god. I love anything Allah plans for human, it's really meant for to be. Yesterday what I went through during that surgery is just undescribable. It was hard. It was a lot, and it was a lot for me. I've never felt so much pain. I've never felt so much tired and pressured on my body like the way I felt yesterday. It was undescribable. But alhamdulillah, it went after everything was over. I came home. I'm feeling much better, and us women, something about us women, we are very, very strong, and we are like it's unbelievable to describe this type of strength and power, uh, everything that women have in them. It's hard to describe because men cannot tolerate the amount of pain we go through when, even if it's childbirth or anything, they cannot. So the fact that Allah put women to go through that pain is because we're so strong and we could tolerate so many things during pain and during childbirth or labor. It's unbelievable. We're very strong. um i I one thing I also, the doctors told me that during the surgery I passed out. I passed out. It feels better to talk about it now. It feels really good to talk about it now because it kind of I have to remind myself what I was experiencing a bit. But yesterday I passed out when they were giving me the anesthesia on my back because the doctor said the baby is still too little. I'm still in my first trimester. I have to wait until like the baby is if I waited a little longer, like in my second trimester, they could give me anesthesia through the IV and put me to sleep easily. But since it's my first trimester and I had to get it done before or later, or if I wait later than 13 weeks or 12 weeks, something the unthinkable will happen again. So the fact that my doctor scheduled this surgery to go in earlier is much better for me. So if anything, we could have a total control of it. So the thing I remember was that it was a guy that was holding me, and I had a pillow that I was crunching onto. So I was kind of, holding on to the pillow for like support, or if I wanted to squeeze onto anything, which was very good. And then um they was trying, they put in everything, they set up everything, but as soon as they start putting that needle in my skin, my back, the doctor noticed that one of the IV, I mean, yeah, I think it's the anesthetist noticed that I was losing consciousness, and my head was going like this, going down. So they're like, stop, stop, stop. They stopped and they put me back they laid me back on the bed on the back, and they try to get me back to become conscious and ask me where I was to see if I was awake, and to wake me up from trying to wake me up from that. And I woke up and I heard their voice. You lost conscious. You you lost conscious on us. You didn't even know where you were. We were talking to you. You didn't know where you were. I was like, oh my God, for real? I don't know what was it. I don't know if it was the nervousness for the surgery or the fact that I didn't eat all day. That was the reason. I don't know what was it yesterday that made me lost conscious when they stopped putting that needle in my back. But I lost it. I totally lost my consciousness and I couldn't remember anything, and they had to stop everything. That's when they said the anesthesiast didn't want to take any risk because the baby was still I'm still under my first trimester, 12 weeks. So um he said he was they weren't gonna do that again. They weren't gonna put the medication in my back anymore because I lost conscious. So they were very, very afraid for that. So they stopped what they were doing. And then later on, the doctor that sent me there was the doctor that followed up with me and everything about my pregnancy, she's like, she's done this before and she never passed out. So why is this happened? They had no idea. Nobody know why I passed out. I myself didn't know why I passed out. Cause I'm just thinking now it's probably that I was hungry because I didn't eat anything during the night because I was at work and I ate like a little bit of food like fufu, and overnight I and then later on I didn't eat nothing. I stayed like that till like, and they put my surgery time was like 2. So I stay I cuz I've heard a lot of stuff that happens in the surgery room when you eat. So I was preventing that or anything that's happened. I don't want anything bad to happen to me because I ate or I ate before my surgery. So I was like, I'm not going to eat or drink anything because I don't want anything to go other side. So when that happened, they said they're not going to give me any pain medication. So this surgery, I had to do it without no pain medication. Yes, I can't believe it. I actually did that without no pain medication. Like it was they were putting, I don't even tell you guys what was the surgery. I know. Um so when they did it, I went through no anesthesia. So I felt every single stitch and every single sewing they did to me when I was laying down. I felt it. From time to time, I felt the knife being going in, out, squeezing. So I was like, oh, I'm laying down there, like praying to Allah. Allah, you give. I made so much dua. I said to Allah, you give everything to your servants. You give everything that's meant for us. You grant me this. May the process of this, may Allah, may you make this process ease, and may I go through this easily until I recovered. I was keep making dua. I had so many things going through my head laying down there. From time to time I would cry and stop, and I would just sit and make dua and say Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah. I might be going through pain, but Alhamdulillah. Because I've learned that I want to thank Allah if I'm going through pain, if I'm going through hardship, if I'm going through ease, if I'm excited, if I'm happy. I want to always say Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah in everything. So when that happened to me, I was conscious, like continuously telling myself, say Alhamdulillah, say Alhamdulillah. And then when the surgery was over, they sent me back to my the recovery room. The nurses came in. They came and said, "Oh, can you move your body? Can you?" I said, "Yes, I'm fine." I was able the same time, so they was waiting for me to use the bathroom, which is try to pee before I leave. So I did that right after I left the surgery room, and they brought me to recovery room. I got up, I went to pee, and I came back, and they gave me pain medications. Later on, like little bit light pain medications, because when you're pregnant, they prevent to give you something that like pain, that remove pains, because the baby's still in the growing process. So everything went so well. I came home. I was so hungry. The sandwich they gave me at the hospital tastes like heaven. Tastes so good. I was hungry, so anything at that moment tastes very good. Everything tasted so good in my mouth, so I was like eating. So like this pregnancy, I've noticed everything tastes so good in my mouth. In the beginning, it was not like this, but then later on, as the pregnancy progressed, any little stuff I eat, I'm like, it tastes so good. So I was enjoying that sandwich, that dry whole wheat bread with cold turkey, and I was able to put like a little mayonnaise on it. But it tastes very good. I was extremely hungry. It helped. It hit the spot. It hit the spot. And a cup of tea was, it was everything. So it went very, after that everything went very well. I came home. My husband put food for me again to eat, and the doctor was very precise with the fact that I have to be on bed. I have to be on a bed rest. She was really stressing that you have to be on bed rest, because I had an appointment today at 1 also, but I couldn't go because she really stressed the fact that I have to be on bed rest. Don't stay on my feet for too long. If I'm gonna go stand on my feet, is use the bathroom or come back or get something to eat and come back and try to lay down as much as I can, which I actually needed anyway, because I've been doing too much lately. So the bed rest was, this is pretty much needed and deserved. um from all of this experience so far that I've done again, I've done this before, but the second time I'm doing it, I feel like my pain, my tolerance to pain is, it's just, it's 100. And I just couldn't believe it that I would do surgery without no anesthesia. But since it wasn't a major surgery, it was just a cerclage for my uterus, because on my uterus, so that I've done it before in my previous child, the last ones I had, but the oldest one, nothing like that. But as I keep giving birth and getting older, my uterus cannot hold on to the baby for long term, so they always have to place in cerclage so nothing happens to the baby. So I could go full term until like 40 weeks or 30 weeks. They take it off, and then when the baby's ready to come out during those time, it comes out naturally. So this is a big lesson for me, I've learned, and I'm grateful for everything that I go through. And I like to say Alhamdulillah for everything I experience, because there's reason why you're experiencing that. It's not because you did anything. Allah put that in your path because this, it prepares you for something, or helping you to become somebody. So when I go through certain things like that, I like to also remind myself and keep it in mind. I'm not just going through this for no reason. There's reasons why Allah put this in my path and for me to experience. So I'll always have to be strong, and my iman has to be strong, and say Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah. So that's my little story about what happened to me yesterday during the surgery room. I couldn't hold on to it. I was like, I gotta share with somebody. I gotta share with you guys, because I'm bored at home here. So I was like, let me pick up the camera and let you guys know what was the surgery about, because I didn't know. I didn't share it with you guys earlier because everything happening so quick. I'm like, I lost sort of track of how to express to you guys what I'm going through. And I'm not doing these videos just to make videos. I'm doing these videos. There is young African women there that are having problem to conceive, that are going through complications when they're pregnant, that are going through like pains and stuff when they're pregnant, and later on discovers this is what they have happening to them, and their body changes. And somebody one day will come across with this video and say, huh, Alhamdulillah, and say, wow, I'm not the only one. I see people constantly going through this. It's not like, because us people, us African especially, do not We like to tell ourselves after you get married, like to bear children is like blink of eye. We are machines. We are we it's crazy what people think. It's not that. We still human. We African, black women in general, we're human, and we have to be considered for that. We're not a robot that don't feel pain or don't feel any tolerance in pain. We feel everything. But the fact that we go through this and we talk about it, we teach and we express to younger people, they're gonna learn, and one day they would when they come across it or they see it come happening to them, they'll say, "Wow, this woman actually went through this. I'm going through this," or "This actually is not a new thing that I'm going through." And they'll have every reason, everything. They'll have a meaningful to go back and watch the video or remind themselves, this is what this person went through. Since I'm going through, it's a normal thing and we have to help each other. So I'm so glad I'm documenting this stuff because I wish I did few years ago with this type of condition I have. um, I never felt it was needed because I felt like I was gonna be judged and looked at like how are you doing it? You have four already. How are you doing this? You're gonna put your body through pain. You have this. Why are you gonna go through this? No, that's not the case. If you blessed to have some, there's women out there that are never experienced child labor, that have never experienced any of that. But if you blessed to go through it, experienced it, and don't take it for granted. Say Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah, and don't look at it as something like a curse on you or anything. It happens to everybody or anybody. Allah will not say, "Oh, this is the reason why you're going through this because I want to make you suffer," or anything. Is that uh Allah make His servants go through anything because that's what Allah want the person to go through. And it's not because of your race, your color, your skin, nothing, not that. Allah do what Allah wanna do. So Jabi family, that's my little story update about the surgery. I'm feeling so much better. Make dua for me to be stronger and go back to work and school. So I'm so happy. Alhamdulillah. So I'm just praying I'm become stronger as the days go by and I could go back to work, school and do all the stuff I'm planning to do, and inshallah update this video. That's one thing I want to do is start uploading videos inshallah. So that's what it is, Jabi family. If you like the video, make sure you put a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel and hit the notification so that every time I have new videos up, you'll be the first one to see. Okay, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Jabi family, thank you so much for watching. Bye bye. Assalamu alaikum.